we've got a rare afternoon here between storms and frost and all sorts to finally get this Cobalt 200 Bowrider out on the water. She's fitted with a Mercruiser 4.3L MPI, 220 horsepower V6 engine, and we're going to put her through her paces here on the river this afternoon, show you a bit of onboard footage, so you can see how the boat handles and drives from the helm seat. So let's lift the hatch and have a look under the hood. Just hit this button here, that operates the electric engine hatch. She's running well, nice and smooth. No leaks or anything. Everything looks good in there. So let's stick it into gear here and put her on the plane. Just to show you the dash briefly, we've got temperature gauge, which is sitting bang on 175 degrees Fahrenheit, which is good. Even there, whenever I was doing all my full speed running around, it never budged above 175. Oil pressure gauge is working, showing good oil, 20 psi at idle. Obviously, with it being a new engine, you expect that to be good. That's going up to over 40, almost 60 with high RPM. Speedo is working, which you'll see in a minute. Fuel gauge is working, even though there's not much fuel in it. I put 20 or 30 litres in before we came out to do the sea trial, so the gauge is working. Whenever it's on the trailer, it's moving. The tacho is not working, that's not functioning at the moment. Voltmeter working, showing over 13 volts, so it's charging okay. And the trim gauge is working as well. We're fully trimmed down now for putting the boat on plane. So let's get lined up and drop the throttle. So not much bow rise there whenever it goes on plane. Boat stays really level, so you can still see where you're going okay. This is your sort of comfortable cruising speed. Now, we don't have an RPM gauge, so we can't say for certain, but just from the sound and feel of the engine, I reckon it's turning about 3,000 RPM now, and we're doing about 25, 27 miles an hour. Boat's really comfortable, nice and smooth. I can let go of the steering wheel, let go of the throttle lever, pretty much drives itself. Take a look at the wake. Nice, even, well-balanced wake, so if you wanted to do water sports or wakeboarding or anything, it's a pretty decent wake for that. Let's chuck it, turn it around now, and we'll open it out to a flat-out, full-speed run. So the boat is running really nice. all these Cobalts, every Cobalt I've ever driven has always been impressive to drive. They're just so solid in the water. Great hull design. You can just, if you want to just cruise along at sort of half throttle at around about 25-28 miles an hour, it's super comfortable, sits nice and level in the water, great visibility from the out through the screen, very nice supportive seat and things here, and the little armrest is great if you're on a longer journey, and it just sort of cruises in total comfort and luxury. There's no squeaks or rattles or anything. But if you do want to act a bit of a hooligan, you can as well. This one, the 220 horsepower, is a good match. The hull gets up and goes really quickly. It will run, I was seeing about 46-47 miles an hour flat out, and that's with an 18 pitch propeller, which is quite a small pitch prop. Very good for water sports, means the acceleration's a lot faster, but you could pitch that up, you know, maybe go to a 19 or a 21, and the boat will easily break 50 miles an hour. And through all the high speed turns, I was doing full throttle turns, there wasn't even a hint of cavitation. The hull just grips the water, and it's a really fun handling boat too, so you sort of get the best of both worlds. Comfortable cruising and really aggressive handling whenever you want to. Everything's pretty much working on her, bar the tacho on the dash, and yeah, just a nice comfortable boat to drive. Lives up to what I would expect from a Cobalt, and really cut above the rest of your sort of bog standard American sports boats. So hopefully this gives you a bit of an idea what it's like on the water.